Okay, and we are back. I did 14 shells. It probably took, what do you think, about 10 minutes or so? So it's a little bit labor intensive. It's totally worth it when it's done. So after being stuffed, this is what my shells look like.
To me, they kind of look like enchiladas.
They do look like when we do a pan of enchiladas, don't they? So one package of the manicotti has 14 shells. The serving size is about 2 shells. So how many servings is that? About 7? All right. We're going to finish off Ellie's garlic bread here. And just hit that with a little bit of seasoning. This was our Parmesan and our Weber seasoning that we used here.
It smells good.
It does smell good. That's really easy. We bought at our local Kroger a take and bake baguette. So this is going to be about 10 minutes or so at about 400 degrees. It should brown up nicely. We're going to melt cheese on top of it, or we can just leave it plain like this. A little bit of melted cheese on top of it. So we'll do a little bit of shredded mozzarella or something on top of it to give it a little bit of brown right before it's done. You know, I made a mistake. I'm the first one to make a mess. You know why? I did a pan with holes in the bottom. So you know what happens when I pick up this pan? There's going to be cheese all over the counter. It happens. Well, there's our garlic bread. Doesn't get much easier than that.
See, there's cheese right there.
Yep, I made a mess. Okay. You want to put a little bit extra sauce on there? Now what we want to do is we just want to cover the pasta. It's actually going to kind of boil in there. Go ahead. Give it a good dump. You can use a decent amount. You don't have to rub it in or anything. That's going to be about 400 degrees for about 40 minutes. When it's all bubbling and nice, looks like it's almost done, we're going to add a layer of shredded cheese on top, a little bit of Italian herb, a little bit of garlic, and put a little bit of brown on it. This is similar stuffing what I'm going to use on lasagna in the future. This one's just a no meat version. I'm actually going to brown up some Italian sausage on the side and eat that on the side because Ellie and I both like meat with our pasta. Narissa does not like as much. Okay, that's good. Doesn't have to be perfect. Get the other side here.
That kind of looks like a stick with an eye right there.
Finish up. Okay, dump. There you go. Then we can just smooth, right? Okay. We get even. We want everything in here covered. Probably a 1/4 of an inch over the top of everything because our sauce is going to do the cooking. They're actually almost poach in the sauce since it's uncooked. You can see how everything is covered there. Now, Narissa likes texture. She likes chunks of tomatoes. So, let's add some chunky tomatoes on top. We'll just kind of shake them so they're out there evenly.
Whoopsies. That kind of came out fast.
Yep, I figured that was going to happen. A little bit more liquid in there. It'll help everything cook. You can see how that turned out. Looks good. And you know what we're going to do right now? We're going to take the rest of our seasoning
Sprinkle it on top.
from our garlic bread. We're going to sprinkle that right on top. Again, this is going to go about 40 minutes or so at 400 degrees. I'm not going to cover it because aluminum pans do not transfer heat very well. So if I had done this in, say, a Pyrex or a glass pan, it would actually cook better, but this does not really transfer heat very well when it's covered. So we're going to leave it uncovered about 40 minutes or so at 400 degrees. When it looks like it's about done, we'll put some shredded cheese on top, melt it, get it brown and gooey. We'll be done. There's our stuffed shells. See you guys next time.